Thanks for the info, bro.
All right.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Matthew 23:23 said, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye pay tithe mint and anise and a cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. Hear that? These are the acts that have done, and not to leave the other undone. Ye blind guides which strain at a gnat and swallow a camel. So you got a lot of dudes. Hey, you gotta have performance in the fringes like Nate, but you don't know the Lord's name. Faith-based Israelites. What did the Lord say? The weightier matters of law. Faith is a part of that. Let me read that. Let me read that again. He said, and he have omitted the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. That's what the scripture said. Without faith, it's impossible to please him. See, them Muslims don't want to battle us, man. I realize that, man. Every time we battle a Muslim, they always flee. Always. See what I'm saying? I know you guys are skin color. Did we mention skin color? We didn't even attack your skin color. We went straight in on your religion, talking about some Allah. Talking about Allah is his name in Arabic. I said, where does the Arabic language go back to? I don't know. You heard what the guy said? I don't know. And we just read it. Nibbatean, man. Didn't even know that. But you in something you know nothing about, man.
Yeah, he was praying.
Not knowing exactly. Arabic is not an ancient language. That goes back to the Nibbatean. Nibbatean goes back to the Aramaic. It's a corrupted form of these languages. That's when you got that BS today. Because it's not Allah, it's Allahayim. So how much you know, man. We're brothers. But the Most High, yeah, the Most High separated us, man. So you can keep worshiping and you go to hell forever. Keep worshiping a rock. You know what I'm saying? You just bugged out, man. Huh?
I'm sorry, can we get a video?
No, go ahead. You can speak. You say, what is this?
Yeah.
What? This here?
Yeah, this area.
Well, what we're doing is we waking up people, the 12 tribe of Israel, let them know their heritage, their language, their true God, and his name and his son's name, and let them know what's coming to America, destruction, the RFID chip was part of the Obama healthcare plan, you know, martial law, concentration camps, all these things that is happening, man. You know, we're waking our people up, you know, to let them know, it's time to wake up, man, because, you know, the second coming of Christ, you know, is coming, man, you know, and we want our people to be ready, man, and also be ready for destruction that's happening, man, you know.
All right, for you. All right, stay up.
All right, you too, take it easy.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're saying, man. Y'all wanted to get in on that Muslim cat, boy. Lucky you ran down the street. See what I'm saying? Because we don't.
What happened, Hop? What happened?
Yo. Two men. Brody just said, they kiss each other on the lips.
Those two?
Yup. Him and the other guy that just went around the corner. Not no cheap shit. Come on, two men kiss. Them niggas kiss each other dead. Hard body on the lips. And he gonna say, like you never seen two grown men kissing before. You heard him mention?
Yeah, I heard he just said, yeah.
Kiss the other dude dead on his lips, man. Another grown-ass man. And you can't tell me that's an ancient custom. Because men in the ancient world kiss each other on the cheek, man. If they did kiss each other, it was on the cheek.
The cheek, yeah.
They kiss each other dead on the lips.
Like when I kissed my dad, kissed me on the cheek. The same thing with Esau and Jacob. When they didn't see each other in a long time, you know, they hug each other and kiss each other, man. But not on the fucking lips, like you kissing your woman, man.
Faggot, man.
That's just showing you, man.
You so-called black and Hispanic man, you've been emasculated. And you think shit like that is okay. So I'm saying, the Lord gonna kill y'all, man.
So tell it, it's getting to a feminine world, because now, I don't know, I've said this before in the last video, but you have Batman coming a homosexual, and you're gonna have Dr. Doom as playing as a woman. You know what I'm saying? So you guys, this changing to a feminine world, man.
Yeah, and even though that's Marvel comic, it just shows you on every level. On every level, man. On every level, man. This thing is going down on. But I kind of lost my train of thought we was going into. Oh yeah, we was going into
Ishmael.
Let me get one more. Okay, because we could go in on all day on you devils. Okay, because we studied in the scriptures and we studied in history. See, we pull a historical fact he didn't know about. Talking about it passed on to Ishmael. You Arabs, man. And he's not even Arab, that's a fucking devil. You see what I'm saying? The white man try to hide under Islam, man. You're going to get put to death either way. Whether you try to hide under Islam, whether you call yourself a Christian, or you call yourself a Jew, okay? We're going to ground your ass up and put you in chains, man.
Yeah, that's what he said. Oh, he's talking about skin complexion. He said, we ain't even got on that. We didn't even talk about that.
He started quoting Arabic. Man, shut the hell up, man. Romans chapter 9, verse 7. Neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all children. I'll read that again. Romans 9 and 7. It says, neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all children. But in Isaac shall thy seed be called, man. Because Abraham had how much sons? He had 8 sons. 6 with Torah, woman Hagar, Ishmael, and he had Isaac with Sarah. The chosen went to Isaac. It didn't go to the other sons. So any other prophet outside that bloodline is not a prophet, man. You got the damn Arabs crying Allah right now. And guess what? He ain't answering their prayer because he don't exist, man.
And that's what it says. That
they're bowing down to some rock in Mecca.
And that's what it gives a differential between the children of men and the children of God. And they're all
Ali Muhammad. There's another asshole out there.
And like earlier, like the dude saying Islam this, Islam that. It's telling that our peoples, they're so bugged out, man.
Yeah, y'all niggas the nation of Islam. There's no nation called Islam. And he didn't even know what religion meant. Your brother Yahawah had to cut him on that. Okay, what's Zana said the word religion means what? He didn't know. You don't know what the word religion means. You didn't know what Arabic goes back to. You don't know the name of the Most High. So you just blindly following something, man. See, that's why our elders teach us to search out all things. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 19. If I ask him where is the Kaaba, and we told him it goes back to the Catholic Church. Oh my God, we'll point in a minute. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 19. This is what they say. Woe unto him that saith to the wood, awake to the dumb. Oh, this is what they say to the wood. Woe unto him that saith to the wood, awake to the dumb stone, arise, it shall teach. Behold, it is laid over with gold and silver, and is no breath at all in the midst of it. So you saying to a stone, arise. They praying to a stone, and the Most High said that stone don't got no life in it. If I'm in the heavens, why you bow down to a stone?
Yep. Same thing like this dummy, what's his name? He used to be down with Puffy. He did like 10 years for that shooting, and he turned Jewish. What's his Baron Levy, something like that? Not Baron Levy.
They show you the mother language of it. Arabic was what we lying? Arabic, Nabatean, Aramaic. Oh, look at Aramaic.
Oh, this look like
that's straight up the Hebrew.
Yeah, Hebrew. Yep.
See, the characters is a little different. That's straight up the ah, the ba, the ga, the da, the ha, the wa, the za, all the way down to, and this is the ka. See, this is the tha. That's the last letter. See? All the way from ah, all the way to ta. And you see the corruption. Never into what the fuck is this? What is that?
Scripted.
Yeah. This is the ah. What's that? What's that? This is corrupted, man. So we don't deal with that, man.
So yeah, and it's funny you said that about the stone. I was watching this thing on VH1 and it had this dude He changed his name to Levi, Moses Levi or something like that. And he's one of his phylacteries praying in front of the rock. I'm like, what a dummy, man. And I think he's for the part of I think he's Zebulon. He's for the tribe of Zebulon. That's how our own people's bugged out. Even the elders said you got Ephraimites that's over over in the Middle East praying to some crazy ass God named Allah, man. Our own people's bugged out, man. Our own people's bugged out their minds, man. That's why, you know, when you come to this truth, you know, I mean, it's not easy. It's hard, man. It's very hard. You know, because you got to give up a lot of things. You know, you got to change your ways. You got to study. You got to read. You got to come out here and do the work. You know, even in the wintertime, too. You know, and a lot of brothers, man, don't like come out in the wintertime, man. You know, because it gets cold. When you're in this truth, man, you got to, I mean, it's hard as hell, man. It's hard as hell. It's not easy, man. But that's why, you know, I think the Most High, oh, praises Yahawashi, man, for, you know, chose me, you know, to get myself in line, you know, to come to this truth, and Lord willing, me and the brother here, Shackledon, you know, be part of the elect, man. You know, I just don't want to feel no missiles, period, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel no missiles, period, man, you know, but I would love to be part of that elect, man, you know, be part of the elect.
I was going to read this about Khadijah. She was a nigga woman. It was and when you read the story, it says that.
I thought she said it. She said you did it.
You did? It says she was wealthy. Whom she met was a wealthy merchant. Oh man, they fell short. Basically, she was a wealthy Roman Catholic woman, and she hired it. Why did she hire it? There's all kind of information on this shit. How the Vatican created Islam. It says, it was the writings of the new religion. Hold on, man. Say something real quick.
Oh yeah. So, you know, I was finished speaking. You know, finished saying that, you know, that we hope we part of the elect, man. Cause you know it's hard to sell. Like, you know, you gotta do a lot of studying. Niggas don't like to study, man. Niggas don't like to read. You know, that's what the elder bar and them say. You know, research. Do your research, man. You know, read. Cause niggas don't like to read, period, man. When niggas gotta read, they just back out of it, man. You know, cause when you're in this truth, man, you gotta do a lot of reading, a lot of reading scriptures, a lot of studying the scriptures, man.
Bring this point out. They said, sorry about that. It said the Vatican wanted to create a Messiah for the Arabs, someone they could raise up as a great leader. A man with charisma who they could train and eventually unite all non-Catholic Arabs behind him, creating a mighty army that would ultimately capture Jerusalem for the Pope in a Vatican briefing. Cardinal Bay told us the story. How did a illiterate guy get the Quran, asshole, if he couldn't read or write? Because it was given to him, and that was a plan that was created. Okay, the mystery Babylonian system, the Catholics created that damn book. Alright? It says, a wealthy Arabian lady who was a faithful follower of the Pope played a tremendous part in the drama. She was a widow named Khadijah. She gave her wealth to the church and retired to a convent, but was given an assignment. She was to find a brilliant young man who could be used by the Vatican to create a new religion and become the Messiah of the children of Ishmael. Khadijah had a cousin named Yahawashi, who was also a very faithful Roman Catholic, and the Vatican placed him in a critical role as Muhammad's advisor. He had tremendous influence on Muhammad. Teachers were sent to young Muhammad, and he had intensive training. Muhammad studied the works of St. Augustine, which prepared him for his great calling. The Vatican had Catholic Arabs across North Africa spread the story of a great one who was about to rise up among the people and be chosen one of their God. While Muhammad was being prepared, he was told that his enemies were the Jews and that the only true Christians were Roman Catholic. He was taught that others calling themselves Christians were actually wicked imposters and should be destroyed. Many Muslims believe this. Muhammad began receiving divine revelation, and his wife, Catholic cousin, Yahawashi, helped interpret them. From this came the Quran. In the 5th year of Muhammad's mission, persecution came against his followers because they refused to worship the idols in the Kaaba. Muhammad instructed some of them to flee. The Roman Catholic king accepted them because Muhammad's views on the Virgin Mary were so close to the Roman Catholic doctrine. These Muslims received protection from Catholic kings because of Muhammad's revelation. There was no revelation, there were lies, man. Okay? And how is it close to the Catholic doctrine? Because Mary wasn't a virgin. So he was trained up by Khadijah's cousin, a Catholic, a St. Augustine monk. That's how they created that Quran. To what? And they were telling other Israelites that there was going to be a chosen one that was going to rise up amongst the Ishmaelites. The Catholics did that because common sense, he couldn't read or write. So how you gonna get a book? Because it was given to him, man. He was trained up, just like Obama was trained up. You didn't hear about him, all of a sudden he popped